go guys, Silverplate22 here, bringing you another Silver Squad Builder on FIFA 17. Now today we're going to be looking at the Bundesliga. Now, the Bundesliga is, I actually thought I'd already done this one for some reason, but apparently I haven't. I actually pulled an inform that you can see in the top left hand corner from a pack, and I just thought, I wish I'd used him in my review of the Bundesliga squad, and I was like, hang on a minute, I actually haven't done it yet. So it gave me the opportunity to do this squad when I had a fresh new inform out of packs, and it's a very, very tasty inform as well. If you haven't already checked out the other teams that I've already done, then definitely go and check them out. But yeah, let's get pretty much sort of straight into having a look at this team. Now, when we go and have a look at the goalkeeper, you can see, if I can pop up, yeah, you can see that we've got a player who I'm not, should I try and pronounce it? Wellenjurther. Something like that, I don't know. But there's an abundance of options as far as goalkeeper goes. And to be honest, I just picked him because I remember having Neuer when he was at Schalke, and that's literally no other reason than that. He did a good job. Diekmeyer is a player who I've used for many, many FIFAs now. Very fast, very strong, kind of expensive. This whole team was kind of expensive, to be honest, especially if you choose to purchase the inform as well. But Diekmeyer is very, very talented. 6'2". Sorry about that. 6'2", can't complain about that. Then we've got centre-back, we've got Stark as our first centre-back with that 77 pace and 77 physical. Really, really tasty looking card. 73 defending as well. Medium work rates is okay. 6'3", 5,500 coins. It's a little bit expensive, you know, but that'll go up and down, I'm sure, throughout the season. Next player we've got is Orbran, who is a player who plays for Leipzig, who are top of the Bundesliga at the time of recording this. Absolutely amazing feat, considering I think they only started 2009 or something. But yeah, he looks like a decent enough centre-back. No complaints there, and I kind of wanted to get a player from Leipzig in. And he's got a medium-high work rates as well, which I always like. Gunter is a player who I thought looked really good. I think there is a little bit pacier options as far as left back go, but I tend to get my left backs to kind of tuck in a little bit, and I tend to put them on stay back while attacking. I don't like them overlapping particularly. But Gunter has 77 pace, 78 physical is very nice. 6'1" means he's very good at defending corners. He hasn't got the greatest attacking stats, but as I say, I like him to stay back. Abashi is a very solid CDM. Sort of a box-to-box midfielder with those high work rates. Not the tallest, but as far as on the floor goes, I like him to cut out all the passes, cut passing lines, I think it's called. And I just really feel like he's just good enough in every area to be really solid. Sabitzer is a player who I've used lots and lots over the years. I love Austria, one of my favourite nations to use. And I decided to move him down. He was a cam, but I moved him back to centre mid just because I didn't really have any, centre cam spots in this. So he's my more attacking central midfielder. Very, very good, very fast, very strong. You know, I would like him to have 4-star skills, but you can't complain. Duda, and not to be confused with the Portuguese guy, he's got 70 pace, 77 dribbling, 70 passing. He's also a cam, as you know, he starts as a cam. So if you want him as a cam, he's going to at a centre mid. You're going to have to pay a little bit just to get him converted down. But he's got a 4-star weak for 4-star skill moves. Quite cheap if you don't have him. If you don't already have. Sorry about this. Got a cough. Oliver Burke is the reason I put him in here instead of like S-Wine or anything like that is because there's quite a lot of hype about him, and I just kind of wanted to try out what his card was like. He's got 88 pace, 6'2", relatively cheap at the moment. Again, you have to change him from a right mid to a right wing, but you know, obviously 58 shooting and 58 passing isn't the greatest. Now, a lot of you guys probably would have used Poulsen up front, but I did for a little while, and I was enjoying him. But then someone told me about Lezcano. Now, Lezcano is absolutely awesome on this game, and I can't recommend him enough. I'm obviously going to talk about him quite a bit in the video, but yeah, very, very, very good card. I think he's from, is it Peru he's from? I'm not the best at those flags. And anyway, here's the first owner card that I've got. It's Nabi, who obviously is he moved from Arsenal permanently, or is he on loan? Could someone let me know in the comments below? But 77 shooting, 86 passing, 86 pace, 72 passing, 80 dribbling, no 4-star skills, but still a very, very nice looking card. Moved from a right mid to a left wing on his inform, which is good because it's good for cutting inside. I can't stop coughing, guys. This team looks pretty sick, if I'm being honest. It looks like, you know, maybe it's not solid enough as far as midfield goes for some of you guys, because it's got 2 cams and 1 CDM. But as we get into the clips, I'm going to talk a little bit about that midfield. Now, that midfield, Sabitzer, the fact that he doesn't have the greatest defending, was kind of ruled out and kind of not really a massive issue based on the fact that he had so much pace and so much physicality. So he was able to do that sort of box-to-box role that I absolutely love without actually having particularly good defending stats. Duda, Duda sort of stayed forward quite a lot, even though I told him to sort of, I didn't ask him to stay forward, I didn't ask him to stay back, but stayed forward quite a bit. Nice long shot on him. Defensively, his team was very strong. I'd say Stark was the better of the defenders. He really, really did break up play. That 77 pace was very, very nice, to be honest. It felt actually a little bit more. I haven't actually checked his in-game stats. I'm going to have a look after this to see whether he's got a higher acceleration or higher sprint speed. But he didn't seem to be, he wasn't taken the mick out of by any of the strikers I came up against. Now, the attack of this team was really quite powerful. Burke was an interesting player. I'm not going to lie to you, he doesn't feel anywhere near 88 pace. He feels a lot slower than that. It probably feels like more like an 82 when I used him, and I think that's maybe just because he's not the highest rating, and because he's quite tall, it makes him quite powerful, but I still think he's a pretty solid player. And yeah, I think maybe one in form would probably give you a really nice card. Now, Naby is amazing, really, really talented player in real life. I don't know why he's left Arsenal, if he's actually moved, but he really, really nice to play with on game. Obviously, the 4-star skills would be a lot better. And yeah, just as I come to the end of the clips, I should have talked about Lezcano. Lezcano is just, he makes the best runs out of any silver I've used this year. He's just constantly on the back of the defenders, and he's just always in the right position. He's got 84 pace, and he doesn't feel faster or slower than that. I think 84 pace sounds about right. His finishing is fantastic. He's decent enough in the air, good strength. But it's just his runs. It's just his runs off the ball that are absolutely amazing and give you a really, really tight striker. And as much as I enjoyed Poulsen, I would never swap him in for Lezcano. So if you haven't tried Lezcano, I'd definitely recommend him. He's probably my player of the team. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to stop there because my voice is going. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like below. I'd love to know, what is your favourite silver league this year? Which silver players, which are the best silver players that come from the league that you like the most? And if you like silver content, please subscribe, and hopefully my voice will come back soon. Cheers, guys.